Okay, this is the beginning stages of using Illustrator for this project. So the first thing I want to do is go File, New, and in the name I'm going to change it to last name first, so Smith underscore, then first name, so we'll do John underscore, and then we'll just do project. Eventually we're going to save this to our Visual Arts drive. Profile, don't worry about it. You have print and all this stuff. It'll change once we continue to work. Yours may say something different. Number of artboards, we want 1. Letter is for the size. So once you select letter, the width and height will change, and actually the orientation doesn't matter. All right. Once you have this, or make sure units is on inches as well. Click OK, and you'll see an artboard appear. It looks like a sheet of paper. Now when I do this, I want you to first, this isn't in the instructions, I want you to go to Window, Window, Workspace, and you're going to reset Essentials. Okay, it kind of just cleans everything out back to normal. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do, right now I'm on the Selection tool. First thing I'm going to do is select the Ellipse tool, and it might be hidden if you click the Ellipse tool and hold down the mouse. The shape toolbar will appear, so you'll have all these shapes. We're only going to worry about the Ellipse tool for this project. So I'm going to click the Ellipse tool, and I'm going to try to come somewhere in the middle of my artboard. You should have this green thing that appears. If it doesn't, just raise your hand and I'll show you what to turn on. So I'm just going to click, and you're going to put in 8 inches by 8 inches. Once you have that, click OK. Now it didn't end up being in the center, which is fine, so I'm going to go back here to my Selection tool, click the Selection tool, and you're going to click and drag the circle to the middle. Okay, it's in the center of my artboard. Now with the circle selected, I can change the fill to whatever color, so I'm going to do blue, and I want to get rid of the stroke. Right now the stroke is black. You can change that by just increasing it, but we actually don't want a stroke. We want a no stroke, so I'm going to select none. Okay, and I can also change that down here, so now the stroke is in the foreground, and I can change the fill by clicking the fill. Now the fill is in the foreground. Alright, if I double click, I can change the color. Click OK. I can change the stroke to a color by doing the same thing, just double clicking. Okay, can't really see it there, but I can increase it. But we don't want a stroke, so there's no point in showing you that. So I'm going to click none with the stroke in the foreground. I'm going to click none. Again, I can change it up here. Alright, these are the first few steps of creating an ellipse or a circle in Illustrator.